wonderful viewers and subscribers. I want to say a big thank you to you all for being there for me and for supporting me in this my channel. May God Almighty in His infinite mercy continue to shower His blessings on you. As you have decided to support me, God will also support you. In Jesus' mighty name I pray. Today I have come again with a wonderful recipe. A beautiful one at that. This particular recipe is mostly used for events. Also, mostly Indians are using it a lot. I'm going to be teaching you how to make this recipe, and I believe at the end of this recipe, you will be very happy you learned something. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, endeavor to subscribe. And also give me a thumb up if at the end of this video, you are happy with it. I'm going to be teaching you how to make sausage popsicle or mini sausage roll. Sit back and watch there as I demonstrate that. Now for this recipe, I will be using 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of milk, 3 teaspoons baking powder, 3 tiny eggs, that means the smallest eggs among the fowl eggs, 4 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of pepper, a teaspoon of Cajun spice, and a teaspoon of parsley spice. Now, this is what their containers look like. You can see this any place in the market. Now another thing I have there is the chicken pranks, which some people also call chicken sausage. Another thing there is the bama and the mustard that I'm going to be using for the sauce. Now, by the side of this chicken franks, you'll notice a toothpick. That toothpick is also going to be used for this very recipe. Now, for this sausage, sauce is not actually compulsory, but it's always okay if you have a sauce in case of those that actually love using sauce for it. You can eat it without the sauce. So let me start by adding all my dry ingredients into dry ingredients. Pouring my baking powder, my salt, my sugar together, and then I'll mix to blend. Next thing is to pour my pepper, the Cajun spice, and the parsley spice. Mix it very well until well incorporated. Next, make a well at the middle. Pour in your egg and your milk. Now, there is something I did not tell you in this recipe. I have another half cup of flour that I set aside that I will be adding to this particular mixture. Now, why did I do this? I had to do it because I don't know how strong the flour I am using is. In some cases, when you add all these ingredients to some flour, they become very strong, probably because the flour is a hard type. But whereby you come across a flour that is soft, that is, that anything liquid makes it very soft, you must set aside another flour that you will use to harden it the way you want it. Now continue stirring. Continue stirring the mixture until everything is well blended. Now you can see that my mixture here is a bit watery. this is where the half cup of flour comes in. So I'm going to be adding the half cup of flour that I set aside, thereby making my total flour to be 2.5 cups. You mix again until everything is well combined. Now, after mixing, cover the bowl and set aside to rest for at least 10 minutes. Now, after that, you get your chicken franks or chicken sausage, whichever you decide to call it, and cut them into bite sizes. Each of the chicken franks here is cut into 6 equal pieces, thereby bringing the total 12 to about 12 times 6, which is about 72 pieces. Now insert your toothpicks into every one of them and arrange them in a plate. Place your saucepan on heat and add vegetable oil. After cutting the whole of these chicken franks so that it will be getting hot. Now cut the remaining one that I set aside. Do the same thing using the toothpicks, and then you are ready to fry. By this time the oil is already hot. Start by dipping each stick into your butter and then to your hot oil. Now the oil I'm using now is very hot. Be sure to make sure that your oil is not too hot before frying. It will even cook before you can finish adding the rest. You are going to see it now as I'm frying it. You see me removing some that are already well cooked before the others while I'm still putting in. Now I'm not going to allow this same mistake to happen in the second batch of my frying. All I will do there is to reduce my heat and return it to the normal temperature that the oil is supposed to be. And then I will start putting it. If you look at it very well, you can see that I'm already removing the ones that I put first that are already cooked before the others, which is not supposed to be like that. Now my second frying, I've reduced my heat, and you will notice that everything cooked equally because the oil is not too hot. Now place tissue inside your colander, your baking paper, your kitchen napkin, whatever, inside your colander, and remove everything you have fried into it so that the napkin will drain the oil. Now fry the remaining of your chicken franks by dipping it into the batter again and frying. But this time you can see it is carefully fried. It's not burning and everything cooked alike. No one came out before the other. Now for the sauce, you put 1 tablespoon of bama into a bowl, 1 teaspoon of mustard, and a tablespoon of pepper. Remember, I said there is something that is not among them, which is ketchup. If I have my ketchup, I should be able to add 1 teaspoon of ketchup and mix it together. Now I'm adding my mustard, and after the mustard, my dry pepper. Now add your dry pepper to it and stir it until everything is well combined. And then you will know that your sauce is ready to be consumed. Now remember that you can actually eat this chicken prawns without this sauce. This sauce is not at all compulsory. But there are some people, when you serve them these things, they actually look for something to dip it into and eat. That is where it becomes necessary that you prepare something like this. Now after that, pour it into your bowl, as I said, and then it is time to taste. Very nice, very tasty. Try it. We have come to the end of today's video, and you can see how beautiful the whole thing turned out. Please try out this recipe. If you like it, just give me a thumb up and I will appreciate it, and my God will continue to bless you. Thank you and bye.